Hello everyone, this afternoon we're coming to you from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between Australia and Pakistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And I don't think there's any doubt the bowlers will fancy their chances on this pitch. Batting will take... They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait, yes!
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler!
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes!
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Marsh, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait!
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah, mate.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Hold on. Yeah.
Times it nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Hold on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Wazim from the members' end. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
17 runs added there. Australia are 42 for 2. Going with pace now.
A few moves made in the field.
Like, yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah.
Tucks it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Like.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Right on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Like.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Ralph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Wait, yeah.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Massive edge.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving. manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Thick edge. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
Yep.
Confident appeal, could it be? Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep. Right on. Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Waiting.
End of the over. 9 off it. Australia are 64 for 3.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yeah.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Hold on. Wait.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yeah. Bowler.
Good return, back from the deep.
Over. Australia are 73 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Right.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Right. Right on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yes.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Right.
8 runs added there. Australia are 81 for 3. Malik, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Wait. Yep.
Really good shot there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait there. Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Hafiz, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Wait.
Some adjustments to the... the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting. Yeah.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Wait.
End of the over. 4 off it. Australia, 98 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the members' end.
Yes.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. A couple on offer here.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Yes.
Nicked it.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Catch it.
Right out of
Yep.
the middle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yep.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Right on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Ralph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. Australia are 126 for 3. Wazim with the ball in hand again.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wazim from the members' end.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Right on. Yeah.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
They got it well away square, nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. Wasim giving away too much width.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
Judging by shots like that, they're looking pretty keen to get their 100. A massive blow.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
15 runs added there. Australia are 141 for 3. Going with spin now.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Hola!
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Yeah!
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Yeah!
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes!
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Play.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah!
Couldn't have played that any better. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
What is that?
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 165 for 3. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Yes!
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, they decided against the run, not... Or why, if I'm being honest, they'd have made it very comfortably.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Great shot, great timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep, yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the members' end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler.
This has been a great knock, using all the shots available. Plenty of boundaries and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in. Superb century.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Bowler is confident on this one. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Good shot, a beauty.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Wow, that's missed the lot. Loud appeal.
Housen! Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. Australia are 224 for 3. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Misses everything.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Nice ball.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
The end of a very precise over of bowling. No runs coming from it.
None for none.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the members' end.
Yep.
Massive edge. There's trouble here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep, yep.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hafiz will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Hazelwood in the great southern stand end. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Great ball.
Great work behind the stumps, did well not to let it through.
Great ball.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Good ball.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? Glove? Is there glove? There is glove.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Big edge. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Could be close.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Finch, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Yeah.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Could that be out? Looks so.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Ali gone for not many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Wait.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field.
Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Pads away.
Nice ball.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Edged it. Big shout. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Great ball.
Big appeal.
Wait there. Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
That's it, they're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in the